is equal to cardiac output. Q dot is cardiac output per minute. Q dot. I don't know whose this is, but it's not very good. Cardiac output is heart rate times stroke volume times arterial minus venous oxygen difference. I'll explain that to you now. As you bring the oxygen in, that's going to be determined by your heart rate and the ventricular contraction of your left ventricle. I'll give you an example. Let's just say you're an average American, coach. You're sitting there, you have an average heart rate of around 70 beats a minute. Everybody can understand that. Your heart is pumping out on an average of 40 mLs of blood every contraction. 70 times 40 is 2,800, or 2.8 liters, 2,800 milliliters per minute. That's your cardiac output. Are you with me? All right? Now, as the blood goes around the body through the circulatory tree, the amount of muscular work that you're doing takes that oxygen out of your bloodstream into the mitochondria of the cell for your muscular work. Are you with me? And what it doesn't use returns back to the heart in venous return. We can even tell you the percents of oxygen utilization that you have. But that's the definition of endurance. So your objective is to reduce your heart rate. The people that I had at Mammoth, California at camp, their average heart rate was 30 beats a minute. But they were doing 140 miles a week. And we were up there, we were isolated, they had to do it. And they were doing it at an intensity that they could handle. All right? Any day that you don't do aerobic work, you lose a little bit of conditioning. Keep that in mind. That's why I gave the example last night at the talk on the epitaph of Ed White's tombstone. It should be died age 30, buried age 60. They can't do anything because everything has deteriorated on them. Going on, we find out that if you don't work at this intensity, you don't maintain it. It decreases almost every 48 hours. So you have to stimulate it. That's why I say if you don't run today, don't eat today. You should run. That's the most important activity for an aerobic organism. Are you with me? All right? So you know